It's a massive atmosphere at Seymour Shore Stadium. The final game of the regular season for both sides, Sutherland and St George FC. And this is one of the most important games of Sutherland's history. A win will make sure they are in to the 2025 season. A draw or a loss could see them in the promotion relegation, but if it is a loss and results don't go their way, they could well be relegated straight out. It's going to be a crazy day. Mitch Stamatellis with his kids. What is going to be a special day for the club captain for Sutherland. Let's go through the lineups. Nurna Vekic, the 1 for Sutherland. In 2, Kataro Katsuda. In 4, Mitch Stamatellis. Takahide Umabachi in 5. Lachlan McDonald in 7. Mo Ahmed 8. Mason Fernandez 10. Jay McGowan 11. Jake Garner in 22. Matthew Jackson 27. and Levi Shiriaga in 77. That is the starting 11 for Sutherland. For St George, their starting 11. Mackenzie Searam, the number 99, the goalkeeper. Troy Danaskos in 3. 5 is Nicholas Caligiru. In 8, Connor Quilligan. 10, Harry Jones. 11, Anthony Morabito. In 17, Thomas Brown. 18, Mark Rodich. 23, Evanandrew Sudus. In 30, Justin Poon. And 33, Jaden Casella. Our referee, Logan Jones. Aaron Block and Ethan Zvagulis, our assistants today. And as I said, this is an important game. I speak about the fact results also need to go Sutherland's way if they do have a loss or a draw. I might note Hills United are playing against Blacktown. If Hills somehow win, they go to 27 points. Sutherland's on 26. Now, their goal difference is minus 19. Out of the 3 teams that could be relegated this afternoon, they've got the best of the goal difference. Minus 19, Sutherland. Sydney FC minus 29, in 26 points as well in second last spot. We are underway, 90 minutes ahead of what could be a crazy afternoon at Seymour Shore. Ball is headed away from Lachlan McDonald. So, kick-off at Cogra between Sydney Olympic and Sydney FC. And as I said, we'll be giving you live coverage of every game this afternoon around the grounds because it will all be happening. As Stamatellis works it, and goes out for a throw on that eastern side of the grounds. Of course, there's a lot of other games today that mean a lot in regards to the final 6 and how it will look. As I said, we are going to be focusing on the relegation battle for St George. They are home after a big result last week when they defeated the Mariners 2-0 at Barton Park. Sutherland at the throw on the eastern side again. Headed over the top by Quilligan. Going forward is Umabachi. You'll have possession again from the Shiriaga pass. St George are trying to win it, and they eventually do win it. On that left side it is Souris who works it on. Couldn't find the target in Quilligan. It's played back. Now the Sharks again have a chance. McGowan dispossessed, trying to come across as Umabachi. Ball goes out for a throw on that eastern side. They're just entering the field too at Blacktown between Blacktown City and Hills United in the local derby battle at Landon Stadium. As Quilligan has possession for St George. He's dispossessed. Sutherland going forward again. A chance for Fernandez. Ball was turned back and eventually St George will have to defend again as Sutherland have it. And it goes to Umabachi. He had support. Didn't use Mo Ahmed. Decided to go wide to the right. You can just hear the atmosphere here. Ball was played on by Garner. And again, it's Katsuda working it across the face. Stamatellis and Umabachi on the right side. No foul called. St George again will set up from the back. Good work by Jackson. Was able to beat Morabito. Jackson works it back inside. McGowan back to Jackson. Good pressure by St George. Danaskos will be doing a lot of work today. We saw him just before. As now it's Harry Jones. Quilligan works it on to the left. Coming back is McDonald. Vekic works it up. McGowan wanted possession. It will be in Jackson's, it will be rather in Shiriaga's favour. McGowan, though, will be looking to be one of the key players in this side today. Just watching him and what he's been doing so far in the game, getting himself in good spots, he'll be one of the key players. Because down the right side, it's Umabachi. He goes back inside to Mo Ahmed. Back to Umabachi. Mo Ahmed again on halfway. Played across by Stamatelis. Garner goes to the left to Jackson. Jackson has possession again off the back of that Fernandez pass. Garner goes back to Stamatelis. Stamatelis down the right side. He's got support on Umabachi. Decides to work it in the middle. Sheriaga won't get to it. Played away initially from Rodic. Danaskos up to halfway. Played down by Ahmed. Stamatelis working it back. Katsuda getting himself involved again. He's now they come across to the left to Jackson. He's on halfway. Jackson utilises Garner. And Garner goes back to Stamatelis. Stamatelis to Umabachi. Umabachi over halfway. McGowan's on this right side. Can he cross it in? At the end, it's played away. Rodic again in a good position. Another cross comes in. Past Jackson. It will go out. And it will be a corner for Sutherland. So we can tell you in the action between Blacktown and Hills after a minute, no score. And 5.5 gone between Sydney Olympic and Sydney FC. It's no score. We're having issues getting other scores coming through. Nothing coming through yet. Now we all see games at no score. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. Marconi Wanderers are 10 minutes in, by the way. Corner taken. Stamatelis in position. Oh, that's the opening goal. Mitch Stamatelis, the captain, got himself in a great spot on the far post. And Stamatelis has made it 1-0. Mitch shining like a beacon. And the opening goal of not just this game, but all the games this afternoon is there for Sutherland. And all the fans know that as much as that just alleviates the tension a little bit, there's still so much going on. We've still got plenty of time. We're only 7 minutes in to what could be a crazy afternoon. We'll quickly go around the grounds. Apia and Spirit have not started yet. Blacktown City Hills, no score after 3. In the meantime, the ball is worked on by Calagiru, but shut down again. Jackson, the main man for Sutherland, on that left side. He's going to try to get to Morabito, and did so in that situation. Jackson's been a good player for Sutherland this season. We can tell you, Rockdale, Central Coast, 7 gone, no score. Marconi, no score against Wanderers after 12. In the game between Olympic and Sydney FC, no score. Sydney United 58, no score against St George City. Same in Wollongong and Manly, 0-0. So we'll keep an eye on all those games coming through this afternoon. But the opening goal, Mitch Stamatelis. It's interesting to note about the Sutherland Sharks this season. They've had the least amount of wins in the competition, but equal to the most draws this season, alongside St George FC. 8 draws apiece this season for both sides. Stamatelis this year, he's now equal to Jay McGowan for most goals for Sutherland, scoring his 6th goal. Ball comes in. Again, Stamatelis was a target. The save is made by Mackenzie Searon. Ball does deviate off Logan Jones, gets his first touch of the afternoon. We'll have to call the play to a halt. In that situation, we all know it's a bit of fun when we say a referee gets a touch. At least he wasn't meaning it. We have seen once where, and I know it's a different code, but Peter Carey, Aussie Rules referee, took a mark 25 years ago when he forgot he was actually umpiring the game. Needless to say, it was actually his final season umpiring. In the meantime, here comes St George again, looking to set up here. Calagiru on the right. Beats here the defender in Fernandez. Now they stream to the right. The ball by Casella. Morabito was pressured again. Jackson, great work. Good defender, Jackson. Good play to watch. Okay, so Sutherland now will have this goal kick, or it could be a very good chance to really keep going. They lead 1-0. What an enormous start. Mitch Stamatilis scoring that goal. We can't get over it because it was a beautifully drilled set piece that worked so well. As now Umabachi works it on McDonald, good ball. McGowan can't get to it. Ball comes back to Harry Jones. And there is going to be work to be done here. At the end, the ball goes back to Searon, who works it up to halfway. McDonald's there for Sutherland. Hit it down by Danaskos. It does come back. Quillican can't control. He does work it back. Again, they'll utilise their back line here. St George. Calagiru short to the right, but they're going long to Morabito. Morabito chested it down. Jackson has it. And again, Jackson goes back to Vekic. Vekic towards halfway. Ball was played back from Souris. And then Brown and Searon connect. Again, Souris goes back to Brown. B-R-O-W-N. The ball back to halfway to Garner. Garner going back across to Fernandez. Fernandez to Jackson. Jackson back to Vekic. Stamatilis again. Right side McGowan. Good pressure. Jackson on this left side was saying, was there a foul? At the end, McDonald was taken down the challenge. The ball will go out for a throw, and he quickly takes it McDonald. But I was watching Jackson on this near side going, where was the foul? Wasn't called as Stamatilis. Comes back to Garner. Garner looking to go to Stamatilis once more. Stamatilis heaves the ball. Too deep for Jackson. Ball goes out for a throw on this near side. So still no score at every other venue other than here. That is the story on the final day of the regular season in NPL New South Wales men's. How good it is to be a part of a crazy day in the making. Stamatilis, and now a chance. Casella, good ball. Well, Poon was in position. Garner, good defence. Ball goes up to halfway. Brown played it down. He had to play it back at the end, Jones. To the sky was Rodic. Headed down by Kataro Katsuta. And now no control by Fernandez. Calagiru goes back to the right to Brown. TB able to work it back to Searon, who goes deep to the left. And again, it's a chance for Danaskos to work it up. Control wasn't good by Souris. And again, Sutherland had possession. Jackson, Fernandez, Garner. And again, Stamatilis up Main Street to McGowan. He goes back, Umabachi. Stamatilis and Vekic. Vekic working it to halfway. The header back from Rodic. And now captain Danaskos. Across the face. He got in position. Morabito taken down. The challenge by Jackson. Foul is called just outside the area. And a yellow card will be given to Jackson. That's the first card of the afternoon. Jackson gets it. What a lovely chance for St George outside the area. Around the grounds quickly. We can tell you it's no score between Blacktown and Hills after 10 minutes of play. No score between Marconi and Wanderers after 19. Same as Rockdale and Central Coast 15 minutes in. Olympic and Sydney FC no score after 16. United and St George City still at a stalemate after 11 minutes. And Wollongong and Manly no score after 16. Jaden Casilla, formerly from Rockdale, knows how to score a goal or two. Jaden Casilla in possession. Three-man wall. He moves in. It was a good effort, just goes over the bar. Goal kick. Still remains here, no score. Or no change to the 1-0 scoreline for Sutherland. But no score at every other venue. Getting cross-eyed with all the games that have got on in front of us. It's a massive day, as I said. And at the moment, Sutherland are in the box seat to make sure they are back in NPL men's next season and don't have to go any hard way. McGowan trying to work it back inside. Ball by Harry Jones. Danaskos back to Jones. Jones across the face. And now it's Caligiru, who's on this right wing. He tucks it back inside. A nice ball by Quillican. Casilla trying to get to it. Jackson again. He's got to be very mindful now, Jackson, with his challenges. He's on the ground here, Casilla. But now with Jackson having a yellow card to his name, he has to be squeaky clean. Sutherland can't afford to be down to 10 men. We'll be keeping an eye on what else happens today. And Vikic will take the goal kick. Yeah, short the Stamatellis. Working down the right side. Umabachi back to Stamatellis. On the right side, McDonald couldn't get to it. It was good pressure by Danaskos. Soros trying to get himself involved. Fernandez was pressured by Morabito. Bit of head tennis trying to work up, but not the case as Brown has it. Works it up the middle of the Quillican. Gets a touch back. Danaskos is looking to boot forward, but then decided to set something up. Again, Quillican going left. This will be very interesting what they can offer up on this passage of play. Brown has got Kadagiru on the right. He decides to go back to Rodic on the left. Rodic, a tame ball. Danaskos will go back to Rodic. Rodic again, a low ball. Tried to flick it on here, and Casillo gains in position. He can't hold court. Ball is still in position for Poon from that Quillican pass, and he goes back. Danaskos goes across to Jones. Jones enables here. Oh, he's been beaten. Well, Soros couldn't do much, and Stamatellis rolls forward. Stamatellis, he works it forward. Again, it wasn't a good pass. He had a target, but couldn't utilise it. So Katsuda was in position, as now Kadagiru goes back. Still the only game with a goal so far, this one. Sutherland lead 1-0. Hope you're enjoying this one, wherever you may be, on this Sunday afternoon, one of the biggest days of Football New South Wales season. A The final day of the regular season in NPL Men's. Ghana, and also don't forget NPL Women's later on tonight. The final rounds of the women's season. Grand final day in a few weeks. Both games will be at Parramatta's Combank Stadium. We're looking forward to it, but Calagiru gets a ball, and it's an offside call on Morabito. So no score here between Olympic and Sydney FC after 19 minutes. Just looking at that game at Cogra. No score on the other grounds that we know of at the moment. As we're about to see the ball to be drilled forward by Nenad Vekic. So again, it will be a chance for St George to try to go forward. It's been won. Good ball onto McGowan, who takes a shot. Good save made by Siron. But Mohammed with a nice ball. And nearly paid off dividends. So again, Sutherland trying to go forward. Mohammed to the left. Sutherland again. Fernandez's ball to Jackson. Jackson goes to Ghana. We can tell you Manly have just scored. It's 1-0 against Wollongong after 10. Marconi have scored to make it 1-0 against Wanderers. So they're the scores in the other games. It's not good for Wollongong, by the way, because they need United to lose and they need to win if they are to make the final 6. So could well be the end of life as we know it for United this season in the competition. Or could it be Wollongong, I should say. So United trying to stay in. As Jackson goes back to Fernandez, a low ball, touches off St George. Good effort by Brown, and then Danaskos went forward. Poon went back to Danaskos. He just boots it out of there. Stamatellis will try to get back for it. Stamatellis is there. And Stamatellis is able to utilise his support. Vekic and Gunn combine. Gunn, a Wollongong product, is now Umabachi working it forward. McDonald tried to get to it, couldn't. Great play again by St George at the back. As now it's an opportunity for Saurus. Calagiru is there, all over halfway. Calagiru. And again, it's a good ball by Saurus to Harry Jones. Saurus once more. Calagiru again. Goes back inside. Casella goes back to Calagiru. And it's a ball that Quilligan will find. He tries to cross it. Garner, good work. He wins possession. And now it's Fernandez down the left wing. Taken down the challenge. Foul is called towards Sutherland. It is all happening at Seymour Shore. Repeating the scoreline here is 1-0 to Sutherland. The other games, it's Apia 0, Spirit 0 after 11 minutes. Blacktown and Hills, no score there after 19 minutes. I'll get that confirmation of the Apia game again, the time of that, because I could be wrong on my screen in front of me. I can tell you that it's no score between Olympic and Sydney FC after 23 and a half. As now Fernandez plays it low. As the flag is up. Play continues. for Mo Ahmed. To be exact, it's no score after 24 between Apia and Spirit. Goal to Blacktown City. Against Hills, Blacktown City have just scored. So Sutherland fans are looking back and going, yes, that's good. So Blacktown have got the lead against Hills, 1-0. Marconi lead Wanderers, 1-0 after 29. Rockdale and Central Coast, I should say, at no score. Olympic and Sydney FC at no score. Sydney United 58 and Blacktown, St George City at no score. And Wollongong and Manly lead 1-0 after 26. St George again looking to boot the ball out of there. Danaskos once more. Again, they're trying to win it. Morabito couldn't for his side. Ball drops down. Katsuda enabled a ball for Mohamed, who goes to McGowan on the right. McGowan trying to work it back inside. Harry Jones touched it. Ball goes out. A goal for Wanderers against Marconi. It's 1-1 there. It's 1-1 between Marconi and Wanderers in a game that really doesn't mean much in the context of this competition now. That's after 30 minutes. St George clear the ball to halfway. Stamatilis is trying to get to it. Good pace by Casella. Casella was on the ground trying to get back up. He's challenging alongside Stamatilis here. At the end, Stamatilis one out. Nenad Vekic has possession. What is going to happen here? St George, can they get a goal back here? Willigan coming back to the left. Danaskos back up. Poon back. And again, St George on halfway. Kanageru from the Brown ball. Brown will have possession again. Rodic will look to his left. Harry Jones now. To Danaskos. Good ball, Quilligan back. And again, Sortis utilises support of Rodic. Brown back to Rodic. And again, it's Jones on the left. Jones has got Sura short. He will go back, though, to Rodic. Rodic, and a good ball, Garner, good pressure. Still alive for Brown, who's going forward. A ball that was just too much by Quilligan, and the ball goes out for Sutherland to have possession. We can tell you Blacktown have just scored again. It's 2-0. Blacktown lead Hills 2-0. So that could be the nail in the coffin for Hills United. And Sutherland fans at the moment, they could say, we are fine. But 1-0, you want to get away from 1-0. I would anyway. I'd want to be 2 or 3-0 up to breathe a little bit. Anyway, that's my opinion. So Garner, he'll have possession here. Ball touch off last Casella. Remember, Sydney FC a no score against Olympic. Sydney FC, we're also pushing for a win, knowing they probably need to win now is key. Otherwise, they'll be in the promotion relegation game. Well, Hills are down 2-0 against Blacktown. Usually I'd say dangerous lead in football, but probably not the case at the moment. I think they are going to win that Blacktown because they've got a mission to finish third and get a home final six structure. Rockdale Marconi, they're straight to the grand final qualifiers. They'll host home games on the Sunday next week, while midweek you'll see at the moment Blacktown do battle against Sydney United and Apia and St George City, but of course that is a wait and see with everything going on here. It's too early to call. As now, Jackson comes back to Garner. 16 minutes remaining, regulation time, first half. Garner on the halfway. Rodic was able to win possession. Rodic now looking to go right. Trying to get a ball on. Good touch, Casella. We start to see Harry Jones get himself more involved with Quilligan. Quilligan going back to Jones. Jones now to Quilligan, back to Jones. Jones and a good ball on to Jaden Casella, who's going to get himself more involved on this right side. He's now Karagiru. He found support. Still stuck on the right side of the field here, St George FC. Now it's back to Quilligan, who boots a ball. And a good touch by Karagiru, and Morabito couldn't beat Vekic. He booted it out of there. It comes down. Karagiru couldn't win it. Quilligan took a shot that wasn't the greatest, but wasn't the worst. At the end, it goes out for a goal kick. So we take stock. Apia and Spirit, no score after 31. 27 in, Blacktown City 2, Hills 0. Marconi 1, Wanderers 1 after 35. 30 minutes gone, Rockdale 0, Central Coast Mariners 0. 31 in, Sutherland 1, St George FC 0. The game you are watching at the moment. Olympic 0, Sydney FC 0 after 31. As now Quilligan gets it on. Cross, well, Poon didn't want to go for the cross. Now we'll have to lay it back. Again, Jones going forward. He went back. Danaskos and Jones combining down that left side. Ball has been played away by McGowan. Did drop back to Brown. Kalagiru back to Quilligan. He goes back to Brown. Quickly, United and St George City no score after 27. Wollongong 0, Manly 1 after 33. There the games going on at the moment. Round the grounds, NPL New South Wales, Football New South Wales on YouTube. What an intriguing afternoon still here. Danaskos firing a ball in the middle. Stamatilis lobbed it up. Hit away by Mohammed. Now, Katsuda, he does control. Ball was spilt away. Poon was pressured by Umabachi. Is now, again, Quilligan trying to work it on. Umabachi touched it, but it goes back to Casella, who finds Jones. Jones and a touch on by Poon. He's looking for a foul. It's coming. Katsuda's going on. I didn't think it touched the hand. It touched the chest, but it's been called anyway. Rightio. They are a good 30 yards from goal. This is a prime chance for St George City against City United. Of course, no score there, but St George FC be looking for the goal here as well. I'm watching every game at the moment. That's why I'm getting confused. Back here. Here's a chance. It's taken well, but Quilligan went to the left. Just a bit too much to the left. Score remains 1-0 to Sutherland. Ball goes over halfway by Vekic. Over the top of Shiriaga. McGowan can't get to it. Danaskos deep ball. Stamatilis will let the ball go out for a goal kick. So Rockdale, we know have got the premiership taken. 70 points to Marconi, 63 in second. Both sides knowing they're going to host home grand final qualifiers next Sunday. While Blacktown City are third currently Apia 4th currently, St George City 5th, Sydney United 6th. But that could all change. Wollongong knowing they have to win and they need United to lose. At the moment, the math is not going their way. Back here, Calagiru, left position again. He's got support on his right. He utilises Quilligan back to Calagiru. And he goes back to Jones. Jones gets it back. And Saurus with a deep ball to the left. Danaskos stepping over. Danaskos works it in. It's been played away by Umabachi. McGowan's going to try to get to it. Poon was coming across. Not to be. Ball goes out for a throw on the far side. Kanagiru goes across. He finds Morabito. Morabito. And then Quilligan to Jones. Back to Quilligan. And now, Kalagiru, it's been cleared away. Ghana clears it out. Throw to be taken on the near corridor. Jones now running on Saurus. Morabito pressured. Jackson has to be careful. Again, another foul. Jackson, as I said, is on a yellow, so he has to be mindful. He has to be mindful. Stamatellis, the goal scorer earlier before, and it was a cracking goal. It was a header. And as I said, the beacon lit up. As now to be taken by Harry Jones. What can Dr. Harry deliver here? It's a good ball. That's cleared away by Sutherland. Jones is calling for it. Harry will have it. And now it's being turned over. Katsuda, and then the ball back inside by Fernandez. McGowan's going forward. Shut down by Jones. Great defence against Saurus. And then a ball by Danaskos. Saurus couldn't get to it. Came back for Mohammed. And then it's worked on by Umabachi to Stamatellis. Stamatellis going to the right. McGowan again goes back to Stamatellis. Stammer, a special day for him. A goal is scored as Shiriaga can't control. Genzi Siron has been watching this the last 15 minutes. It feels like he's done no work realistically ever since Sutherland scored the goal. I think they've entered St George's half maybe twice. And I say maybe twice. As again, they come back to the left. Ball worked on by Rodic to Danaskos. Danaskos, good ball. It's headed away by Umabachi. Back it goes to Saurus. It is St George FC on the attack. Coming back to the right side, Rodic. Brown has possession. Brown on the right wing. Will look to work it up the line. Morabito went back. And then across the face it went from Jones. Rodic, and now a chance for Saurus. Saurus works it. Danaskos is coming across. Good ball. Poon can't do much. At the end, it goes out for a goal kick. Well now, 7.5 remaining regulation time, first half action, Seymour Shaw. Hasn't it been a cracking game of football? Ball goes over halfway. Comes back for Harry Jones. Now he works it up. Poon in position. Umabachi was pressuring. Quilligan was able... Well, Casella didn't get himself in a better position. He sort of half-tracked but didn't fully track back when he probably needed to. Jackson towards halfway. Headed down by Quilligan. Good work by Katsuda. Couldn't get to it at the end, Fernandez. Now it's Quilligan rolling forward. He's got support. He utilises Casella. Can he get a cross in? Jackson's on him. Casella. Oh, at the end the ball goes out for a corner. Stamatilis, the goal scorer for Sutherland. Currently, Sutherland sits in 13th place. Currently, anyway. They're safe for now. I say for now. Is that one goal going to be enough? St George looking for the equaliser. Corner comes firing in by Casella. It's pushed away. Vekic was in good position. Now McGowan trying to get to it. It comes back. Katagiru had to go back. And now they'll look to set up again. What can they offer up? Ciron going short to Harry Jones. Now it's an opportunity again for Katagiru, who's on the left now. He's going back to Quilligan. Quilligan is going to stop. He's going to look, and he's going to go back. Okay, interesting. Brown's there. Brown back. And now, look to go forward here via Saurus. Saurus just stepping over. Getting it back inside. He finds his target. Rodic. Katagiru was pressured. Poon has got Danaskos going back though to Katagiru. Brown, he has it on the right. Pressure by Fernandez. Brown gets it back. Jones. Good pressure by Katsuda. Now it's a chance again for Mohammed. Sutherland looking for the second. Jackson, he's got possession. Casella's trying to dispossess him. It comes back. Again, it's Mohammed who utilises Fernandez. Fernandez driving himself, takes a shot, deviates. Still a chance. Sheliaga! Sheliaga! It's the two! Sutherland! They've got their feet almost over the line to make sure they're there next season. Oh boy! 2-0! Sutherland lead! Holy Toledo! Wasn't that a great moment? Nearly a catastrophe, but it's not. And he gets the goal. Sheliaga. As now we have a look around the grounds. Olympic and Sydney FC. Still no score on the board in that one after 42 minutes. Sydney FC are pushing forward. They're looking for a penalty. They've got a penalty in that game. They've gone to the spot. So that's very intriguing. We'll keep an eye on that because that does have weight still on the promotion relegation situation, because the Mariners now, they would have thought of this before, but all of a sudden they're now in a position where they could be in the promotion relegation game. If Sydney FC get the goal, the penalty to be taken, just watching this, and I do apologise, it sounds like I'm calling every game going on at the moment, but Sydney FC are about to lead against Olympic. Here's a chance for Olympic to save this against Sydney FC. Back here, ball is on the right channel for Jones to lay it back. Katagiru, he'll try to work it up the line. Ball goes in position. Casella couldn't get to it. Gardner headed it down. Sydney FC moving for the penalty, and they've got it. It's 1-0. Sydney FC leads Sydney Olympic. Back here, McGowan has possession. They're up 2-0 Sutherland. McGowan goes right. Again, McDonald has it. He chips it in position. It's gone over the top. Mohammed tried for the worldie, not to be. So, as I said, Jaden Kaczarski has scored that goal for Sydney FC, a penalty to make it 1-0. Rockdale have just scored against Central Coast Mariners. Oh boy, now Mariners are officially in the promotion relegation game on the live ladder. As now Stamatellis missed a chance. Sheriaga tried to get a good ball to him. It didn't quite work. Now it's a chance for Danaskos to roll this forward. St George on the attack. Poon pressured. Umabachi, he's now able to work it up the line. It's McGowan who has it on the right wing. McGowan, he's got support. He goes himself. It does touch off St George, and it will be a corner. Wollongong have got an equaliser against Manly. It's 1-1 there. It's 1-1 there. It is all happening now. Games are starting to heat up. We've got half-time at Marconi. It's 1-1 between Marconi and the Wanderers. Holy Toledo, that's amazing. Rockdale 1-0 against Mariners. Blacktown are leading Hills 2-0. Their season is gone. Hills are about to be relegated. Remember, the Rangers are promoted into the comp next season. Corner fired in. Stamatellis again was the target. Seron pushed it away. St George trying to clear it. At the end, Jones got the ball to ricochet off Sutherland, and it will be a goal kick. The board comes up, and it's 1 minute of additional time at it. 1 minute of additional time at the interim. As now, McDonald's able to get the ball to Katsuda. Kataro Katsuda goes to McDonald. McDonald again on the right. Sutherland looking for a third before half-time. Would be so crucial. Umabachi back to Stamatellis. Garner has it on the left. Garner back in the middle and trying to spin around. He couldn't. Fernandez. Mason had a chance that went begging. Katsuda went back to Stamatellis. He lobs it in the slot. Again, it's allowed to backpedal from Brown to Seron. So half-time between Apia and Spirit, no score. Half-time here at the stadium. It is 2-0. It is 2-0. Sutherland lead. The goal scorers, Stamatellis and Sheriaga. For St George, they've got some work to do. But remember, Jackson is on a yellow card for Sutherland. I note that. I think it's very important to note because anything can happen. Anything can happen. So, quickly, the scores at half-time. Apia 0, Spirit 0. Marconi 1, Wanderers 1. Wollongong 1, Manly 1. Games in injury time. Rockdale 1, Mariners 0. Olympic 0, Sydney FC 1. 44 gone, Blacktown City 2, Hills 0. And 43 gone, United 0, St George City 0. They are the games in progress at the moment on the final day of the regular season. NPL Men's New South Wales, Nicholas Kutniak with you. We will break here at Seymour Shaw. We'll come back on the other side for the second half of this crucial final day of the regular season. We're back here at Seymour Shore. The second half about to start. Sutherland are up 2-0. What a crazy second half we've got across all games. Sutherland at the moment have done enough to stay in this comp. The Mariners could be in the promotion relegation game. They're down 1-0 against Rockdale. Sydney FC lead Olympic 1-0. So much going on. Hills look like they are going to be relegated. It's 3-0 now against Blacktown. Blacktown leading that comfortably at Landon. So a lot to be looked at. We are underway in the second half here at Seymour Shore. McGowan goes back to Umabachi. McDonald trying to force it. Casilla was confused where the ball was going. Quilligan trying to win it. Umabachi played it forward. It came back. Saurus was taken down by Katato Katsuda. Foul called. So the ball goes from Rodich to Brown. Right side they go again. St George setting up. Kanagiru went to the right. Good pressure by Sutherland. Oh, this could be the death nail right here. McGowan getting it in position. The flag is up. The flag came up offside. So, for those just tuning in, let me give you the laydown of what's happened this afternoon. Apia Spirit, no score in that game. A game that does mean something for Apia. They need to win to get the third spot on the ladder. While Blacktown are leading Hills 3-0. Goal difference may well help them as well if they can put on a score in the second half. That meaning Hills will be relegated. The Rangers last night won their game to make sure they are promoted. Bulls, I think from memory, have finished second, so they'll be in the promotion relegation game against, at the moment it looks like Mariners, because the Mariners are down to Rockdale 1-0. The other games, Marconi 1, Wanderers 1, doesn't mean much as such. Rockdale, as I said, 1-0 up against Mariners. Olympic are down to Sydney FC at halftime 1-0. That is crucial to note. Wollongong and Manly 1-1. Wollongong need to win, but they need St George City to beat Sydney United 58. No score in that game currently. Draw will save Sydney United a spot in the top 6. It is going to be fascinating what happens in the second half. We will be keeping up to date. There's now Sutherland look to press forward. Umabachi has it on the right wing. Umabachi to McDonald. McDonald now looking to cut back inside. He goes to Katato Katsuda. Kataro going back to Umabachi. Umabachi up the line. Touch McDonald. Fernandez. McDonald. Now McGowan. Can he take a shot? Oh, you let it bounce a bit too much. Rodich, great work. Again, Central Coast Mariners are down to Rockdale 1-0. That game about to start the second half. Back here, it's 2-0. Sutherland lead St George FC. Central Coast on the brain, as I said. The game they must win against Rockdale. So now on the right side, possession to McGowan. McGowan works it inside. Couldn't find the target in Fernandez. Played forward again by Danaskos. And now Katsuda trying to win it. Jones, good work. Quilligan right. Kalagiru going back to Brown. Dr. Harry has it now. Harry Jones. Now Quilligan chips it up. It's a little bit too much. Ball go out for a goal kick. As I said, first grade yesterday in League One did see Bulls lose to Harkoa 3-1, while the Rangers defeated Dunbar 6-1 last night. The latter, after a big season there, saw Bulls finish second and Rangers first. So Bulls will be in the promotion relegation game. At the moment, it looks like it'll be against the Mariners. Very intriguing what's going to happen. Promotion relegation the next couple of weeks. We're keeping you abreast on a massive afternoon. Every game except Rockdale has started the second half. Back here, it's Rodich working it forward. Taken down with Saurus. Stamatelis has it. Stamatelis goes up the line. Shiriaga scored a goal. He's dispossessed. Now they roll forward St George. On this left side, it's Poon. Tried to work it up to Casella, couldn't. The Saints couldn't do much on that occasion. Stamatelis trying to roll it forward again. A back heel by Shiriaga. McDonald's got support. He works it. It's touched. Again, it's played on by Brown. Danaskos whipping it up to the right. It goes down the wing to Morabito. Morabito, he's got support. Gets it back to Jones. Jones looking to go back. It's St George who need a goal here. As the ball comes back to the left, Danaskos, he'll have possession again. Him and Casella will be combining quite a bit in the second half, you'd feel anyway. Ball goes back to Brown. Brown utilising Calagiru. Morabito now needs to really get himself injected. Quilligan's there. Ball comes back. Calagiru. Quilligan. Calagiru. All games have commenced the second half. Good ball, Rodich. Oh, Saurus, he found Poon, but Poon couldn't do much. McDonald looking for the ball to head of the way, and he does so. 2-0, Sutherland's lead St George. Stamatelis heads it away. Saurus comes back. It's Harry Jones. Jones working it right. Ball was played back by Calagiru. Brown has it. Brown goes back. Good ball, Rodich. Played on. Saurus finding support in Danaskos, who goes to Poon. Poon looking to work it back. The referee has another touch. Logan's had his second touch today. And that's probably the most touches he's had in the game all season. As now the ball goes back to the right. It comes to Brown. He's got Jones short. He bypasses him. Played up by Rodich. Casella beaten by Stamatelis. Sutherland can't do much though. Casella's got it. Casella trying to get himself in a good spot. Gets it out to Danaskos. Danaskos on the left foot. It's played out. McDonald, great work. What a fascinating start to the second half. It comes back. Finding Harry Jones. Jones. Oh, good touch. Quilligan. Jones couldn't do much. Ball now goes to Katsuda, who lobbed it forward. Ball's going to bounce. He's going to get it here, Shiriaga. He's got support if he needs it. He's got McGowan, can't utilise him. Great defence, Rodich. Referee calling back an indiscretion. I think a card will be given here too. And that's Quilligan, I think you'll find that will get a card. It's an indiscretion that Logan Jones saw earlier. And Logan calls it. Good young referee, Logan. Having a chat as we speak, just watching him now. It's Tom Gardner to settle down, same as Mo Ahmed. So that's Quillican with the card. Mariners have got a corner, by the way, just watching that. Back here, throws taken by McDonald. Ball bounces, goes over the top of Umabachi. It's cleared away by Morabito. Gardner gets to it, plays it back to Nenad Vekic. Ball on the right side, Katato Katsuda. Vekic, Katsuda. Mariners have just scored. They just had a corner on the right side and they've just scored. It's 1-1 there. They're in 14th place. Back here, McDonald, about to take a corner. About to take the cross, I should say. It's worked back inside, saved by Ciron. So Sydney FC are back in the promotion relegation game. Back here, it comes across to the left corridor. It's Poon. Poon now cutting back inside. Poon dispossessed. Foul will be given towards Sutherland. McGowan with all the pressure. So here come the Sutherland Sharks. They would love to just get this third goal and not even worry anymore. They don't want to worry anymore. You'd feel anyway. Quillican coming back. It's Jones back to Quillican. Quillican up the line. Here he goes again. Casella, Gardner made sure he was offside. At the moment, Sutherland fans, you are safe. You are safe. Pretty much all the results have gone your way. You are safe. But how long are you safe for? McDonald goes back. Umabachi on the right. Up the line. McGowan. Katsuda was handled by Quillican. Good work by Mo Ahmed. McGowan spinning around. Umabachi again. Now McDonald. Back to Umabachi. Ball played back by Mo Ahmed. Mitch Stanatellis. Umabachi. Starting. Sydney FC just scored a second goal. Back here McGowan. Has it. Works the ball on. Can't get to it. Ciron stopped it, but he tried his best. Shiriaga. Great goal, Sydney FC. As I said, they lead 2-0 now against Olympic. And they're in a unique situation here, Sydney FC, because with the Mariners at 1-1, Sydney FC, it's a goal difference of 5. So Mariners are minus 22. Sydney FC are minus 27, so Sydney FC have to score 6 goals in the second half. I highly doubt that's going to happen, but we'll be keeping an eye on that. Olympic are making a double change by the looks of it, or triple change. Anyway, we'll pay attention to this one because this has the makings of Sutherland getting their 7th win of the season. And they will be back next season, Sutherland. The team that just keeps on finding a way. Stamatelis goes back. And Vekic will have it. Could it be Stamatelis' last day? Don't know. But nonetheless, this is a very special occasion. Sheriaga going forward. Good defence. Brown again. Ball to Poon. Saurus going right. And St George again are lifting. Ball goes over halfway. McDonald, good ball. Again McGowan lobbing it up. Katsuda was beaten in the challenge. Good ball, Rodic. Now it's going to be laid back from Casella. Thanaskos and Saurus combining, and the ball goes back to Ciron. 0-0 between RPA and Spirit after 63. Back here. Ball worked on by Calagiru. It's touch off Sutherland, will be a corner. Quickly whipping around the ground. First, there is going to be substitutions. We're about to see Poon go off the field and will enable Jesse Sprain to come on. So, in fact, it will actually be officially coming on will be in Cito. But Sprain will come onto the field shortly as well. And he will replace, as we await for that to be shown, Sprain's come on, Poon's come off. And then Cito's come on, and coming off, I think you'll find, is Harry Jones, if I'm right in saying. We'll get that confirmed. It is Harry Jones. It's an interesting change. So now, here comes the corner. Headed by Quillican. Well, he tried his best to Naskos. Ball drops back. Here's a shot. Not the best by Calagiru. It does drop back. Firing a wide ball at the end is Saurus. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. Quickly whipping around the grounds. Blacktown 3. Hills 0 after 58. Marconi 1. Wanderers 1 after 63. Rockdale 1. Mariners 1 after 57. Olympic 0. Sydney FC 2 after 60. United 0. St George City 0. Wollongong 1. Manly 1. All happening this afternoon. Every game live. Hot stuff this afternoon. Ball lobbed up by Umabachi. Sheriaga didn't do much. McGowan couldn't get to it. Danaskos played it straight back to Mo Ahmed. McDonald utilised Umabachi. Now McGowan again. McGowan going back. And he finds Umabachi. Olympic have just got one back. It's 2-1. Sydney FC lead Olympic. And it was a penalty. And Roy O'Donovan's got it back here. Sheriaga beats the keeper, but he's tripped in the box. It will be a penalty. It will be a penalty. Yellow card given as well. He can't believe it, Cito. Cito effectively put Sheriaga on his seat. Oh boy! The yellow card was given. He's on the ground, Sheriaga. I tell you now, if Cito didn't make the tackle, the ball was too deep. He wasn't going to get to it because he overdrew it for himself. Sheriaga, he's on the ground. What drama. It's about to be 3-0 if Stamatelis gets it. It's about to be Sutherland with all the fans, or the kids anyway, making their way behind the goal to cheer their man on, to distract Mackenzie Searong. Here it is, Stamatellis to make it 3-0. That's it! Sutherland are back again in 2025. Mitch Stamatellis, a brace on what is a special day. Sutherland, a home. They just keep on finding a way every single year. A team that have seen the bottom every single year and have been threatened with relegation have always found the way. And they've done it again. Unless miracles are to happen, it looks highly unlikely now that Sutherland are going to be in the promotion relegation game next week. They are home. They are home. Here at Seymour Shore, Sutherland lead 3-0. Stamatellis with a brace. A story that will not be forgotten. Gardner works it on. And now McDonald wants to get himself involved on this right side. He's been calling for it, but it's with Shiriaga. Shiriaga trying to fiddle it through. He couldn't. The ball is cleared away by Quilligan. Rockdale have just scored. Rockdale have just scored to make it 2-1. Alec Ulashevsky has fired one home. The Mariners are now in the promotion relegation game. Sydney FC lead 2-1. Hold on to your hats. The other games are going insane now. So the Euro Bomber has got a brace. And Rockdale lead on the day they get the plates. The foul goes Sutherland's way. We've come here expecting madness. Today has seen some. Fernandez with the set piece. Takes the strike. It bounces away. I must note this season as well for Sutherland, they have not won a game by 3 goals. Their biggest margins have always been 2. They have scored 3 goals in a game once this season against Spirit when they won at Christie Park 3-1. This is massive. As now, Shiriaga was beaten by Sito. This time a clean challenge by Sito. They are home, Sutherland. There is 21 minutes remaining. And Sutherland are about to have a big roar when that whistle's blown at full time, because they know they'll be back next year. corner fight in. Seron makes the save. Bachi going to the left. So now McGowan coming back. And that's good work by Stamatellis to Umabachi. Stamatellis again, going to halfway. Morabito. Oh, Katoa Katsuda has won possession. And now Mohamed going to the left. Jackson getting himself involved now. He wants possession again. Fernandez. McDonald back inside. Sito clears it away. There's a goal for Manly. It's 2-1. They lead Wollongong. Wollongong could well be saying ta-ta to the season. They're going to miss out on that 6th place by the looks of it. United are holding on against St George City. What drama in the league as the ball comes back. Well, he's trying to get himself in a better spot. Fernandez couldn't. I'll tell you one thing. This has got more drama than Bold and the Beautiful, Passions, Days of Our Lives, and Young and the Restless. This is the ultimate drama, football, NPL New South Wales style. And by the way, everybody goes, why do I mention Passions? Passions was a big show back in the day. Not great, but Passions. At least it's like they don't have a 24/7 channel about it. I'm getting stuck again watching old Blue Heelers episodes because of the 24/7 channel on the Plus app. Anyway, ball goes to Stamatellis. It goes in position for McGowan. Morabito's just played at the centre. St George are going forward. Again, a ball on. That wasn't overly flashed by Brown, who's playing far forward now. Bit of drama going on between Rockdale and Mariners. They're all huddling together. That's Rockdale Illidan, who just saw that on the monitor. So Sutherland have done the job they needed to. Although Spain might make it interesting. No, he doesn't. How good's football? How good's the final day? Every game being played at the same time has made it very interesting. The shotgun start. So, Daniel Collins has just got a yellow card for an indiscretion against Mariners, the Rockdale player. They're up 2-1. FC 2, Olympic 1. Madness escalating. There's now a ball in. Vekic makes the save. Works it to Umabachi. Katsuda back to Umabachi. McGowan back to Katsuda. Nearly an error, but they're able to get to it. Mohamed. Now it's a ball from Vekic to Ahmed, who goes across to Stamatellis. Sutherland with McDonald. Can they make it 4 goals? No, they can't at the moment. Rodic tried to boot it upstream. Stamatellis headed it down. It came back for Fernandez. Fernandez going right. And again, it's in position for McGowan. He's got Shiriaga in the middle. He ducks it back to Fernandez. Now it's McDonald on a run. McDonald back to McGowan. Works it in. Chance. Gone begging for Shiriaga. Substitution about to be made. We're about to see Yakov Malbasa to make his way on. And it's a keeper change to Daniel Axford. We don't see this regularly. Siron's out. Axford's in. So to speak, Siron's been given the Axford. So, also coming off the field is Anthony Morabito for Yakov Malbasa, and that's a big change. Marconi have just scored to make it 2-1 against the Wanderers. Back here, Quillican works it back. Rodic, deep. Again, a chance for Spain. Spain's got Yakov. Malbasa tries to turn. He can't get control, and it's cleared away again. All by the Larry Dooley. St George have been shut down once more. Now Spain beaten. Ball comes back. Danaskos, Brown, Spain, now Quillican, ball on to Yakov Malbasa, Stamatilis again in possession. As Cito beats his man Shiriaga. Brown going right, Caligiru going back. Finds Quillican. Sutherland's about to make a change. Warming up is Vlahadimus, the former City player. Danaskos going back to the right. Ball on by Soros to Quillican. Quillican back. Now Rodic. Ball back to Rodic. Brown is forward, as I mentioned. There's now again Danaskos going wide. Cito works it back. Danaskos, is a goal coming. Oh, it's gone through the legs of Soros. Then the ball on by Rodic. Again, Quillican has possession. They're going to go back to Brown. He utilises Cito. Cito left. Danaskos back to Cito. Cito. And again, Rodic, Quillican can't quirl it enough. Or has he? I'll tell you what, he has. He has curled it enough. He has just tucked it in. He has just tucked it in. The fans are in shock. Shiriaga goes off, by the way, for Vlahadimus. We didn't think it was going to have enough. It has had enough. St George have got one back. It's 3-1. Don't think it's over yet. Substitution made. McGowan taken down. Ball comes back from Umabachi, Stamatilis, Ghana. There was 11 minutes left. It's getting a little bit nervous now here. Ball goes out. In fairness, St George need a score. Effectively, 3 more goals. Some about to be made shortly. Saracito to come on. I say that provided Mariners don't win against Rockdale. It's 2-1 there. Back here. Ball is fired back from Danaskos. Cito utilises support. Here's the ball by Quillican. And that was headed badly out. Fernandez is now, we're about to see Giuliano to come on too for Sutherland. So it will be Ciracito to come on for St George. Rockdale have just scored as well to make it 3-1. Ovens has scored. So now the left foot corner comes in. A chance. Quillican, no. Ball spills back. Can't do much with it. Rodic as now. It's a chance again. Yakov Malbasa trying to tap back inside. Sutherland clear it. It comes back to the right. Again, it goes to McGowan. McGowan will come back. And now it's in the favour of, as he's taken down Fernandez. Substitutions being made. Off is McGowan. And on, as I said, is Giuliano. I think everybody's shocked about that St George goal because it didn't look like it was going to be in. I said, did it curl enough? Did it curl enough? Well, it actually did. And nobody reacted either, which made it even more strange. Thought maybe it had the outside of the net. So we can tell you now, Apia, Spirit, no score after 84. Blacktown 3, Hills 0 after 78. Marconi 2, Wanderers 1 after 83. Rockdale 3, Mariners 1 after 77. Olympic 1, as sub being made by the way. Jackson coming off and coming onto the field will be an Ethan Beetham. Just noting as well, Sydney United 0, St George 0, Olympic 1, FC 2 after 80. Wollongong 1, Manly 2 after 84. Here it's 3-1 Sutherland. Have they done enough now, Sutherland? Or have we got another twist in the storybook for NPL New South Wales 24? Danaskos coming back. Ball across by Cito. A short pass again by Rodic. Garner couldn't get to it. Cito. Yakov Malbasa. Back to Cito. Yakov wants it. It's not coming yet. So it comes back to Cito. Rodic utilised Calagiru. So it's a chance again for St George. Danaskos will have to go wide to get it. Danaskos does so. Good ball by Saurus. Ball goes out. His game's about to end shortly as Sito lobs the ball back. Vekic makes the save. So, quickly around the grounds. Rockdale 3, Mariners 1. We'll get back to that in a second. There's now position for Axford. Here they come once more. Ball goes over the top of Spain. Cleared away by Ulabachi. Towards halfway. Bevan couldn't get to it. It comes down. Pressure on Quillican. He's going back. Sito has it. Again, Sito. Up the middle he goes once again. There's a chance on this left side for Danaskos. Works it back in the middle. Yakov Balbasa can't control. Again, Sutherland to roll forward. Katsuda back. Bevan back. And Bevan's ball, I should say, has found the target of Vekic. They come back to the right corridor. Quillican. Quillican again. Rockdale have just scored. Hunter Elliott has scored. Mariners are gone. Back here. St George firing a shot. Ronic, no. Cleared away by Stamatellis. We're waiting to see what happens. If St George can make a little bit of a flutter late. We don't think Sutherland are home. They're back next year. Ball goes out. Stamatellis up. Sito couldn't win it. Ball pushed back by Vlahadamas. Pressure on Yakov Balbasa. It's the crowd going his way. Card will be given to. Omabachi's got a red! Omabachi's got a red! Red card to Omabachi! With a minute 40 remaining of regulation time, he's pleading, but it's been given. Red card has been given to Omabachi. If you want a late drama, it's coming. Jordan Roberts about to come on. If you want a late drama, it's happening. So, Roberts will come on for Mohammed. Well, Mabachi was given the card. The red card, he's done for the game. Oh boy. Arpey have just scored, by the way. Oh boy, Arpey have just scored to make it 1-0 against Spirit. And they've got a goal difference of 2 against Blacktown. So Blacktown need to score, I think, 3 goals to make short. They're not going to do that. They've got 4 minutes plus injury time. So there you go there. As I said, for Mabachi, he's off the field. He's done. He's not happy. But they've done the job, Sutherland, anyway. You feel anyway, they've done enough. We're going to be in injury time. We'll see the board come up. Yakov Malbasa was the man taking down the challenge. Board will come up, and we have got, I reckon, 4 minutes. I've got the feeling anyway. We'll wait to see what the board shows us. It's going to be, I reckon I'm wrong by a minute. 5 minutes has been added on. 5 minutes have been added on. They are down the 10-man Sutherland. If you wanted more drama, it's just happened right there. It's happened right there. As now, what can happen? Sorosito's on the field, as I mentioned before. Again, Sutherland trying to boot it away. They can't. Spain worked it back. Quilligan giving himself better room. Quilligan shoots. It deflects off Stamatilis. Then eventually Bevan. It comes back. Bevan plays it forward. Lagiru going right. And the ball goes out. Now, I think they're both with 10 men anyway, because they've already used the substitutions a lot at St George. So it's not going to matter now with any man advantage. So pressure by Sorosito. Ball will go Sutherland's way. Full time, Wollongong season over. Manly have won 2-1. So Manly are 9th currently, for whatever that means for them. Wollongong, their season is over. Marconi have defeated Wanderers 3-1. Arpia have won against Spirit 1-0. They're in 3rd. Arpia. Over halfway. Caligiru back. Axford. St George are starting to try to find a gear. Cito back. Right side Rodich goes. Caligiru over halfway. Rodich in the middle. It's been turned over. Here's a ball wide. Katano Katsuda on the left wing. Will fire it back. McDonald goes back to him. Katsuda wants to set it up. Is a fourth coming? At the moment, no. So we can tell you Hills will be relegated. Rangers have been promoted from League One to NPL Men's last night. So one Western side leaves, one Western side returns. The Mariners are going to end up in the promotion relegation game against the Bulls, where one A-League side will be entering, one A-League side may well be exiting. Sydney FC are safe at Cogra. It looks like it anyway. Good mind, only a draw. Well, no goal difference actually would put Sydney FC back to promotion relegation if they do draw. Just looking at that, it wouldn't matter anyway, they'll be at 27. So now the ball comes back to Axford. Saurus going left. Danaskos back inside. Ball will go to Vekic. They find a way. They always find a way. Sutherland are back next season. They have won 3-1. They are safe. They're back next year. They always find a way. Full time, they've won 3-1. Now, we'll keep you abreast with what's happening between Olympic and FC. It's 2-1 there. That's about to end. Apia defeated Spirit 1-0. That's full time. Apia are in third spot. Blacktown lead Hills 3-0. They're in fourth. United have just scored against St George City. It's 1-0 there. In the 90th minute, they're in injury time. Rockdale 4, Mariners 1 in injury time. Sutherland, as I said, have defeated St George FC 3-1. Olympic are down to Sydney FC 2-1. Olympic, though, a chance. They're inside the area. Ball spilled across. O'Donovan was too far wide. Sydney FC clear. I'll keep you abreast because I reckon there's about 20 seconds left. They are in injury time. I think it was 4 minutes added. Ziggy Gordon working it to halfway. McElhatton going left. And Olympic now working it up to O'Donovan. O'Donovan squeezes it in. Ball goes over the top. They've missed. It will be a corner there. I hope that there's not much to go on that one. I'll quickly go through because, as I said, we do need to leave shortly, but we've got things going on here. Rockdale are home. The stream's gone down there at Olympic FC, so it's 2-1 there, FC lead. Rockdale on 72 points have won the premiership, we know that. Marconi is second on 65. Both those sides will have home grand final qualifiers next Sunday. Apia are third on 57 points. The goal difference of 2 to Blacktown City, who are on 57 in fourth place. Then St George are in fifth on 51. United sixth on 50 points. That's the top six. Now, if I'm right in saying, Apia play Sydney United 58 and Blacktown play St George City on Wednesday night. Then Wollongong officially seventh. They've just missed out, 44 points. Olympic in 8th on 42. 9, Manly. As Sutherland get a rousing reception, and so they should. Tell us with his kids. We're being told it could well be his final game. We don't know. Full time, by the way, between City and Hills. City did score one more goal, but it wasn't enough. 4-0 against Hills. Wild. We're waiting on the full-time whistle between Olympic and FC. It's 2-1 there. Manly are 9th. As I said, Spirit 10th. Wanderers 11th. St George 12th. Sutherland are in 13th. Whistle about to be blown there between Olympic and FC. Mariners are trying to pull one back, but it wouldn't matter anyway. They're in the promotion relegation game, it looks like, next week. Unless Olympic can score a goal right at the death. But it doesn't look like it. It's 2-1, Sydney FC lead. Just watching how long left between that Mariners-Rockdale. There could be a couple of moments in that. Where's going to tell us it must be his final game with him walking through a tunnel. If it is, it's been a great career by Mitch Stamatellis. Full time, Sydney FC have defeated Sydney Olympic 2-1. That's full time. And it's full time between Rockdale and Central Coast Mariners. Now, oh, hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. That can't be right. I've just seen something. No, that can't be right. They've made a mistake here. Yes, that's right. I was just talking. They put Sydney FC back to 15 from there. I knew that was a mistake. So, Mariners are in the promotion relegation game now next week against Bulls. Hills have been relegated. Sydney FC 14th, Sutherland 13th. We will leave you. I repeat, Rockdale next week will take on the winners, or the winner of the finals next week, same as Marconi, because RPO will take on Sydney United 58. Blacktown will play St George City. Their Wednesday night games. Then Rockdale and Marconi will wait to see who they play next Sunday. Then the grand final the week after at Combank Stadium. Mariners will play Bulls now in the promotion relegation. And Hills are done. But Sutherland survive. We bid you adieu from Seymour Shaw. Nicholas Cognac signing off on behalf of NPL New South Wales, Football New South Wales on YouTube, and Sportscast, the filming crew. We'll chat to you again soon on a football field near you. It's good night from Seymour Shaw.